Good morning and welcome back to my channel. I just want to come out and let you guys know how I'm feeling today after chemo yesterday. It was kind of a rough one for me because I had to go ahead and get some iron and potassium along with the chemo yesterday. So it was like a 7-hour day for me there, and then I did another hour over at the imaging center, get x-rays and CT scans and MRI done yesterday also. And then, it was really a hard, stressful day for me yesterday. I didn't have any energy. Normally when I get my chemo, I have energy. Excuse me, so please excuse him. He being very rude right now. But I normally have a little more energy than I had yesterday. I was so exhausted. It was like I wasn't able to get my nap. I normally, when I go for my chemo, I get a nap during the time I'm there when they first give me my pre-meds. And I usually sleep for about 2 hours. But yesterday, my legs was so anxious. My whole body was anxious yesterday. It was just like I was restless. I couldn't sleep. And then when I got home, it was like the same thing, my body was restless, and then my wrist and hand had swollen up, and on top of that, everything that I try to pick up with my right hand, it hurt really, really bad. It was really bad. So I had my daughter put 2 of these patches on because it's swollen. I'm getting ready to take them off, and you can see it's swollen up in here and up in here. So I'm going to take them off and see, because they don't start working. So I need to see what it did. How much did it do? How much it did take away the swelling? The pain is still there. The pain is still there. So yeah, this is pretty much. It's still swollen, and this hand here is not as bad as it was yesterday, but my wrist up in here, this little bone right here hurts real bad. So but I'm gonna try to get my hand in the hot wax today, because I couldn't even lift the machine yesterday. It was so much pressure on my wrist, and I might just wait till my daughter get home. I should have had her do it this morning when she left to plug it up. But I say, yesterday was a rough day for me. This morning, I'm still dragging. I'm not fully myself right now. But I just wanted to get up and get this video out to you guys, and I appreciate all the comments from my Facebook fans out there, followers and family. I appreciate all y'all support, for me going through this, and my YouTube fans, and so my podcast fans. I really thank you all. I'm very grateful, to have all y'all love and prayers, and I am still working on trying to get me a rheumatologist, a pulmonologist over here in my area where I live at, so that I won't have to be doing so much traveling outside my area. I want all my doctors in the same area, because I go to the one hospital. I want all my records in one hospital, and I like to screen the doctors before I just say, okay, I'm gonna do this doctor. When I talk to my case manager at my insurance, she give me several different doctors, and I do my check on them. I read the reviews about them before I make a decision on, okay, I'm going to go with this doctor. It's not because they're that close to me. It's because of their qualification. And I'm looking for somebody to be on my team that know what they're doing, because my health is very important to me. And I know it's important to my family and my grandson. So, I want the best to try to give myself a little more time, to be here with them. And it's a struggle every day, trying to get up and do these, get out and try to, live a normal life. it's been a struggle, and I'm coming through it. I am coming through this, and I, like I said, they gave me the iron and the potassium yesterday. So when I go back on the 21st, they will be checking and see what my levels are then, and if I need to get another round when I go on the 21st. But they did take some lab work to check my magnesium. Excuse me for a minute. Sorry about that. I lost train of thought what I was thinking of because of miso. But like I said, when I go back on the 21st, they'll let me know if I need to get any more iron or potassium. But yesterday they also did labs to find out about my magnesium. And so she said they get their results today. She said if I need to come in before the 21st, they will let me know. If not, if it can wait until then, I just do it when I get there on the 21st. But I'm praying that I don't have to have no magnesium, because like I said, it takes a lot out of you. And this treatment that it's a 4-hour treatment, but it's still going to end up being 5 hours if I have to get magnesium. But I'm not getting magnesium, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm keeping hopeful and grateful for everything that I have been going through. And I thank God, for bringing me this far, and it's a life-changing, thing to live with that you don't even understand. And with me being diagnosed with this osteoporosis disease, it's another autoimmune deficiency that attached itself onto me. So I knew from the get-go, they told me that, it would not get better, it'll get worse. So I've been very grateful, and I've been thanking my Heavenly Father for every day that I have here, to be with my family. I know there's a lot I need to do before I leave here, and that's what I'm working towards. It's been my thrive, been constant telling me, get the word out, let people know, what they need to do, what different things they need to look out for. But like me, like I said, I'm going through 3 different doctors actually that I'm looking for. I'm looking for a heart doctor that's on my side of town. I'm looking for a pulmonologist that's on my side of town. And I'm looking for a rheumatologist that's on my side of town. But they got to have good qualities. They have to be the top at their field or next to the top of their field, because my health is more important to me than just let somebody fresh come out of medical school to use me as their guinea pig. No, I am not looking for that. I'm not looking to go through all these tests, because my illness is so progressive. What test can you do that they haven't done? The same test you're trying to do is the same test they already done. So I'm not going to put myself through that. That's why I keep copies of all my medical records, that when I have x-rays and stuff done. So when they tell me, I want to do this, okay, what you want to do this here for? Then they tell me, then I come back home and I go through my record. I'm like, no, we're not going to do that. That didn't work the first 3 or 4 times I had it done. So why you think it's going to work now? So I'm not going to keep constantly putting myself through all these different things. So please, do all this different stuff to keep myself, to try to give them something to work with. No, I'm not doing that. I'm thinking about Evelyn. This is my life. I want to be around. I have a lot of things I got to do. A lot of things I'm going to do. And I'm not going to let my illness and I cannot put this. A doctor that's not in experience, doctor, start working on me. So yeah, that's the reason why, I go through a lot of doctors. I really do, because I want the best on my team. I don't want just anything on my team. I want the best. I want all my doctors to be able to work together, communicate, so we all be on the same page. And that's, that is a main important thing when you going through a major illness like this. Make sure all your doctors are always on the same page. So please, excuse me. That's why I said, all me and my doctors, all of us are on the same page, and we try to, keep it that way. And like I said, I want all my doctors to work together because this is my health we talking about. So if you feel that you just take anything that they give you, that's your choice. But me, I'm not taking just anything. I'm not. I am fighting for my life. And as long as I can be here, I know there's no cure for what I have. That I have came to terms with. I know that. But I am coming to terms with that I'm going to keep fighting for, what I can do for myself. Natural remedies, I try those along with my medication that I take. I make sure it doesn't interfere with that. I change my eating habits. I changed my whole life to fit in my perspective for me, and you can only do that for yourself. And I'm just, letting people know the different tips that I do to try to help me that works for me. It might work for you, and then it might not, but it might work for somebody else, But I'm not, here to try to tell you how to live your life. No, it's not that. I'm not here to try to tell you that you need to get closer to your Heavenly Father. That's your choice. I'm not here to do that. I'm just here to tell you how I'm living my life and how I am being blessed in so many ways. So many ways. And that's all I just want people to understand that. And I thank you all for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And please don't forget to hit the notification button so when I upload new videos, y'all know they're there. And thank you all again for all y'all prayers. And I will constantly keep y'all updated on what's going on with me. And if I do a video on me doing this second wax on my hand, I'll probably do that. If not, I will come back and let y'all know how it's doing. Okay? Thank you all. Namaste.